things that they've looked for or spoken to you about in your communications with them? Like what kind of emphasis have they been placing and what kind of things were they after?
Pretty much, I spoke with the whole front office. I mean, they're great guys. I mean, pretty much they were just telling me how much film they've been watching on me, telling me things that they seen that I need to improve on, and pretty much they said that main idea of just coming into the league is getting ready and just getting ready to work, and no matter what obstacles ahead of me, you got to be able to hit it hard and make sure that you don't back down. So that was pretty much like the main emphasis of what they told me.
Okay, the next question will be Lorenzo Henry.
Yes. Hi, Jalen. Nice to talk to you. I'll ask you which current or former NBA player could you compare yourself to with your playing style and abilities? And which one do you like or inspires you the most?
Well, growing up, I always been a huge Kevin Garnett fan. I mean, I love the way he played. I mean, obviously, pretty much I watched him because I feel as though that came from we had the same body frame, the same pretty much height, weight like that, and he just always had that energy and that intensity on the court that couldn't be matched to nobody else. I mean, he was pretty much insane on the court, and that's just how I try to carry myself on the court, just being that insane person who's going to work hard. And pretty much he's one of the people I look towards for my work ethic. But in today's game, I watch a lot of like Jaren Jackson Jr., being him as being a big, being able to, the footwork that he has, being able to guard guards on defensive end, and just being that offensive and defensive player for the Grizzlies.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next question will be Josh Coyne.
Hi, Jalen. I know that your original nickname, Sticks, has developed as your playing career has gone on. Where does it sit now, and what nickname do you prefer heading into the league?
Oh, I'm gonna always be Sticks. Sticks is always gonna stick with me. I mean, it's been with me since I first started playing basketball, and there's no need to change it now. Pretty much that's what the whole basketball world knows me by anyway. So, I mean, and then just like I said, it's just a name that identifies me, and it personifies my character.
Thank you.
Okay, the next question will be Chase Hughes.
Hey, Jalen. I know you spoke to the Wizards at some point during the process, obviously the local team. What do you think about your potential fit with them, with John Wall and Bradley Beal?
John Wall and Bradley Beal, I mean, obviously they're great players. I mean, I grew up watching John Wall mixtapes all the time. Grew up watching Bradley Beal, I mean, the hometown team. And I feel as though that they're great guards, and I always was able to play with great guards. And just being in college playing with Anthony, I feel as though that can transcend over to the NBA and just being able to learn from them.
Okay, the next question will be Justin Quinn.
Hi, Jalen. You really got the attention of the Boston Celtics fan base with your interest in Kevin Garnett's playing style. I wonder how you would fit in today's Boston Celtics roster. How would you envision your fit if they did end up choosing you in the draft?
I feel as though I would be able to fit in very well. I mean, obviously being that versatile big, being able to affect the team on the defensive end and offensive end, being able to help not clog the paint up for the guards, being able to help them open up space for driving lanes and being able to hit an open shot, and just being that defensive anchor for the team, just making sure that I'm always holding down on that end and allowing the offensive players on the other end to go to work.
Thanks, Ben.
Okay, next question will be Chris Tulp.
Fellow Terp here. What area of your game have you focused on improving the most for the NBA level?
Pretty much just my lateral quickness. That's been the main focus of this whole offseason, just working on my lower body, making sure that everything looks more fluid, working on my footwork, and being able to guard a lot of guards that came through the gym during the summer has just been helping me out a lot.
Okay, next question is David Esser.
Hey, Jalen, David Esser with Philly Sports Network. I know you mentioned you didn't want to reveal who you've worked out with, but have you had any contact with the Philadelphia 76ers organization? And if so, how do you think you would fit alongside Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons?
I believe, I talked to him like earlier when the draft interviews first started. But pretty much, like I said, I feel as though that I'll be able to compliment him well. Learning from another big, like at Maryland, I learned from Bruno a lot, and just being able to learn from Joel Embiid would be helpful for my career. Just being able to be able to be behind a physical big and just watching him play, it would be helpful.
Awesome. Thanks, Jalen.
Next question is from Florimond Benet.
Yes. I already asked a question, but could you explain the meanings of your different nicknames given by the fans and your coach, Mark Turgeon, this season?
Well, pretty much they just really gave me those nicknames because of the bulk of body weight that I was putting on and just the muscle. And pretty much that's where they started saying I was logs rather than sticks, because logs are a lot thicker than sticks. And it was just a little joke at that point, but it was nothing that really stick.
Okay.
Okay, the next question is from Hector Ledesma.
Jalen, hello, good afternoon. Are the Spurs one of the teams that you've had contact with?
Yeah, I've spoken to the Spurs during the draft interview process.
And if you don't mind me asking how it went.
Oh, it went great. I mean, pretty much it was a lot of joking around. I mean, obviously they were still getting to know me. Pretty much they said they watched a lot of film on me and just gave me props on my college career. And like I said, they gave me a lot of things that I needed to work on and a lot of weaknesses that I had. But I mean, overall, it was a great interview.
Thank you, Jalen.
Okay, the next question is from Jonathan Keelan.
Hi, thank you, Jalen. Just a quick question. You've seen an exponential growth in your three-point shooting over the course of your college career. What have you been able to introduce into your game to kind of bring the percentage up to like 10 whole points? And what do you think your shot's going to look like in the NBA?
I think my shot's going to be very consistent a lot more. I mean, obviously with this time, I've been able to get a lot more adjusted to the NBA three-point line, just being able to get a lot more shots up. And I feel as though that with my work ethic and my late nights in the gym is going to be very crucial for me being able to become a good shooter at the NBA level.
Let's look in the draft.
Thank you.
Next question is from Dwayne Rankin.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Jalen, I'm just curious, for these workouts you've had, I mean, what's been your mentality going in? Is it, I got to make every shot? Is it, what's been the goals and objective? Obviously, is to do well, but what's been the mentality, I guess, when you've gone into the workouts?
Oh, the mentality pretty much going in is just not to give up no matter what. Don't let your head get down. Going in with a lot of intensity and a lot of energy, and pretty much just going in and do your best. I mean, if shots don't fall, just make sure that you always keep that energy up. And if you feel like you're lacking it somewhere else, just be better at it.
And when you've gotten feedback from a lot of the guys that have been on the call has talked about getting feedback from the workouts and applying that to the next one. Would you say you've done that? And what kind of feedback have you generally gotten?
Pretty much, yeah. Like you said, everybody's gonna take feedback and apply it to the next workout. But pretty much a lot of teams, they love my energy. They love the way I was shooting the ball. They love the way how my body changed and how my game has changed over from my last game in college to now, and that's just something I've just been carrying over.
Thank you, sir.
Next question is from Jeff McDonald.
Hey, Jalen. I just want, in general, all you guys coming out this year, it's going to be pretty much a whirlwind. After you get drafted, the camp's going to start in 2 weeks, and then you're going to be playing NBA games pretty soon after that. What do you think that process is going to be like? And is there anything you can do to prepare yourself for how quick that turnaround is going to be?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough turnaround. I mean, obviously jumping from college, pretty much, I don't want to say having people hold your hand, but you got a lot more instruction now going into a world of your own and just being able to be more responsible for yourself. But at the end of the day, it's still just basketball. I mean, that's something we've been playing our whole life. I mean, that's something that can't be changed. It's just that idea of just holding yourself and being more responsible off the court at that point, just getting adjusted to that part.
Okay, thank you.
We have about 2 more questions left. The next question is from Richard Harris.
Jalen, my question is obviously we know the pro game and the college game is very different. So at Maryland, you had a defined role. What would you say that we didn't see in your game, or maybe we didn't see a lot, that we can expect to see in the NBA, excuse me?
Pretty much I'd say a lot more creating for myself. I mean, obviously in our role, I had a defined role, like you said, just being that 5 and being that defensive player for the team and being able to hit the pick and pop shot. But I feel as though that I'll be able to create myself off the dribble a lot more with the open space in the NBA and just being able to attack a lot bigger bigs that is a lot slower than me.
Okay, thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you.
Next question is from Christian Clark.
Hey, Jalen, Christian Clark down here in New Orleans. One of the things that seems unique about your game is the ability to hit threes off movement at your size. Is that something, you had to put a lot of work in to add to your game? Just where does that particular skill come from?
Pretty much, like I said, just getting a lot of shots up in the gym, a lot of situational shots, just being able to move off the shot and just continue to move around, not stand still. I mean, a lot of people can stand still and hit a standstill 3, but not a lot of people can move off a 3. And that's just something I pride myself on, just being able to have that footwork of if I'm ever in that situation that I can hit the shot.
Okay, the last question will be from Chris Miller.
Hey, Sticks, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm good. Your objective coming back for your sophomore year, what did you want to work on? And then what did you get accomplished, do you think, as the reason why you've moved up in the draft this year?
Pretty much like my main goal coming back was to win, just to win something. I mean, obviously Maryland hasn't won much in the past years. They've been in the Big Ten, and that was my main focus. But on a personal note, it was pretty much just to continue to mature my body, continue to work on my game. Just to put on some more muscle and just continue to expand my game as well and just to work on everything that I lacked my freshman year.
Okay, thank you, Jalen. Thank you, media that were on the phone call. Jalen, if you stay on and media members, could you please drop out and we could go about the rest of Jalen's day.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank
you.
Just give me a couple of seconds, Jalen, to get our guys from Sirius connected.
Okay.